I'm McCall Vardags, Director of Communications for Keep America Beautiful, and today I have the pleasure of sitting down with three amazing people. They have been working together on a project in Phoenix to bring residents, especially those with disabilities, closer to a community garden in a way they were unable to do so before. So today, our guest, Will Starr, is an Eagle Scout candidate for Troop 648. Also, we have President and CEO of Keep Phoenix Beautiful, Tom Waldeck, and then finally, Cindy Moss. She's the program director for KPB as well. What was it about this project, and how did this project really come about?
We took over this garden at Mountain View Park in the Sunny Slope neighborhood in Phoenix, which is in the urban core of Phoenix, about 5 or 6 years ago, and we noticed there's a lot of senior housing in that neighborhood. So we built a patio with some park benches inside the garden, and then we took a garden bed that was by there that we raised it up so somebody in a wheelchair could reach in and actually garden in it. But when we built the patio, that garden bed wasn't there. So we received some funding through the USDA recently that gave us the financial wherewithal to expand our brick paver patio over to this garden bed, so wheelchair or scooter could easily get into that garden bed. And when we applied for this, they said, well, the USDA said, well, what about labor? And I said, well, we'll get volunteers to do this. And that's where Will came in. I said this would be a great Eagle Scout project. And a friend of mine is actually one of the scout leaders in Will's post. And I reached out to my friend David Cole, and he sent this out to all of his scout troop to see if anybody would be interested. And Will just got right back to us and said this would be perfect. And when we originally talked about this, I said, this would be a great fall project. This is Phoenix, and this is summer. And Will said, oh, no, I got to get this done before school. And lo and behold, on the day of this project, it was what about 110, Will, and maybe about 60% humidity.
Really wish I could have been cooler that day.
Yeah.
So, Will, why don't you tell me how this connection happened and why you volunteered so quickly?
When I was looking for an Eagle project, I was looking for one that would last a long time, something that would have a lasting impact on the community. And so when I saw this one pop into my email folder, I was like, this is the one. This is one that I want to do.
So, Cindy, how, as program director, what was your role in this whole project?
I just got to watch everybody work, basically. No. I think my role was just to be a support for everyone. And our garden manager, Mary Lou, did a great job working directly with Will, making sure that we had all the supplies and resources needed for the project. It's a big project for both us and for Will, just in terms of a lot of moving parts to it. And they did amazing. And I was there both days. And I just want to say, Will leading that group of volunteers, as someone who does that in my job, you did a really impressive job. You kept everyone busy, everything organized. It was amazing. So very cool. So not only the project was so cool, but the way it was executed was really great too.
So, Will, I hear
And
you want to have a career path in engineering. So, what type of skills did you use to be such a great leader on this project?
I don't really know if having an engineer was much to do with it. I think it was more, I was never much of a leader from the beginning. I was much more wanting to work, actually get in there instead of sitting back and lead. So I think the big thing that really helped me there was sort of just leading by example, because I'd want to get in there, I'd want to work, but that would also help me show the scouts that they that also showed them what to do and to follow my example.
What type of feedback have you received from this patio extension into the garden?
just beautiful. It's a beautiful project, and everything that we do to improve these gardens really comes back tenfold to us from our gardeners, thanking us for doing what we do. I grew up in a family of 8 kids, 5 boys, all in a row. We were all involved in Boy Scouts, and my sisters were involved in Girl Scouts. So we were a big scouting family, and this was really important to. We've done quite a few Eagle Scout projects at both of our gardens over the years, and this one by far has just been the most satisfactory. Although I think our chickens at our other garden would probably say, with our summer heat right now, that the covering that the last Eagle Scout project did was very important too. But this is amazing. The gardener who is going to be utilizing this bed has ALS, and he's in a scooter, and um, he is just thrilled to be able to get to that garden bed, and we're thrilled to be able to do it for him.
So, Will, going into this project, obviously you were excited about it and you had great ideas about it. What did you take away from the project?
I think I took away just how amazing it is to get something this big done with this big a team. It was it was very rewarding just being able to see all the work we'd done over the past few days and just knowing how much of an impact that's going to have on some people's lives.
So, Cindy, you are a program director. How did this project compare to other projects and programs that Keep Phoenix Beautiful has done in the past?
I think, as these guys mentioned, it just the idea that it just has such long lasting impact. We do a lot of really cool projects, especially having these two community gardens, but definitely this one, for many years to come, is going to make a difference. And as Tom mentioned earlier too, there's so many people in that neighborhood um, that deal with disabilities, whether it's a scooter or a wheelchair or a walker, whatever, and just being able to see these folks be able to come in and garden or admire the garden is really rewarding.
Well, from Keep America Beautiful, I want to say thank you for making Phoenix cleaner, greener, beautiful, and more inclusive. And also, thank you guys for sitting down with me to tell your story.
Thank you, McCall.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
having us.
Thank you.